Both fun to drive and handsomely styled, the 2023 Acura RDX represents a first-rate value among luxury SUVs, given you can live without the badge envy that BMWs and Porsches offer as standard. The RDX turbocharged 4-cylinder is plenty powerful and its crisp handling is satisfying on a twisty road, but its 10-speed automatic transmission and brake pedal feel could both use some refinement. Inside, the Acura isn't as swanky as the Genesis GV70 or the Volvo XC60, although it does come standard with a similar level of technology and convenience features. Even considering its flaws, the RDX practicality, pleasant road manners, and value-oriented pricing make it a good, if somewhat offbeat, choice among compact SUVs. Other than a new 2-year 24,000-mile complimentary scheduled maintenance plan and free access to the Acura Link connectivity plan for 3 years, the RDX enters the 2023 model year without any changes to its styling, features, or powertrain. Acura offers the RDX in one trim but provides several distinct packages to jazz it up. Front-wheel drive is standard, but all-wheel drive is available. Since the A-Spec version is pricey and lacks any real performance improvements, we'd forego that. But we would recommend adding the technology package that brings a better audio system, navigation, fancier leather-trimmed seats, and more. Those who want adaptive dampers and a head-up display will have to spring for the advanced package. But that significantly increases the bottom line: engine, transmission, and performance. Every RDX is powered by a 272 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-cylinder that pairs with a 10-speed automatic transmission and either front or all-wheel drive. The A-Spec version we tested needed 6.2 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour at our test track, which places it mid-pack among compact luxury SUVs. The Rdx throttle is responsive at low speeds, and it pulls away from stoplights with enough pep for most drivers. The transmission could be quicker to downshift, especially when the driver uses the steering wheel-mounted paddle shifters. The turbocharged engine makes the RDX sound a bit like the NSX, with a high-pitched roar during hard acceleration, but much of that noise is artificial and piped into the cabin through the audio system's speakers. The RDX we drove had large 20-inch wheels and optional adaptive dampers that allow you to adjust the ride quality. While our test vehicle failed to isolate the cabin from harsh impacts on the roughest roads, it was never punishing or noisy. The torque vectoring SHAWD system also helped the RDX change directions quickly and was backed by precise feeling steering. The RDX leaned only when we attacked a highway on-ramp, but otherwise, it was wonderfully balanced. Unfortunately, the brake pedal diminished the experience due to its inconsistent firmness and responsiveness. Fuel economy and real-world MPG. The RDX has competitive EPA fuel economy ratings that approach the mid-20s, with the front-drive model getting slightly higher city and highway estimates than the all-wheel drive one. The former is rated at 22 miles per gallon city and 28 miles per gallon highway. Both those numbers drop by 1 mile per gallon when you select all-wheel drive. Opting for the A-Spec package will reduce both highway estimates by 1 mile per gallon to 27 miles per gallon with the front driver and 26 miles per gallon for the SHAWD car. We tested an RDX A-Spec SHAWD on our 75 miles per hour highway fuel economy route, which is part of our extensive testing regimen, and achieved 26 miles per gallon, exactly its EPA rating. Interior, comfort, and cargo. Inside, the center stack is a little busy, with a lot of buttons, a touchpad, and a large rotary drive mode selector sitting front and center. The version we tested had the A-Spec package's flashy red seats and several other exclusive styling bits. While the cabin's notable build quality and desirable standard features, ambient lighting, power adjustable, heated front seats, dual-zone climate control, were appreciated, the RDX fails to feel luxurious. The Acura delivers a sportier experience than something like the Honda CR-V could ever provide. Nothing feels cheap or chintzy, and the driving position is high enough to satisfy SUV fans and flexible enough to appease driving enthusiasts. A handle on the outboard seats will release the back row so you can fold it flat. Or you can lower the seat backs from the cargo hold using the secondary releases. We managed to fit 8 carry-on bags with the seats up and 22 with them folded. The RDX has a large pass-through storage tray beneath its floating center console too. Infotainment and connectivity. Every RDX has a 10.2-inch touchscreen perched high on the dashboard. It can also be operated via a touchpad on the center console. Acura calls the controller intuitive, but it took us a while to get accustomed to it. The RDX comes standard with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto capability and a Wi-Fi hotspot. The optional technology package adds built-in navigation, rear seat USB ports, a 12-speaker ELS studio audio system, and more. Stay tuned to Auto RBX for all the latest, and let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.